Now, from the Channel 8 Sports Zone, sponsored by Greens Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports with sports anchor Jake Homan. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
What's going on? Welcome into your Saturday night sports zone. A big day for not only the Huskers playing at the Husker Games, but Husker fans who got the chance to see this team in its early stages. Now, starting off with football here, a few thousand fans in attendance today for some spring football at Memorial Stadium, and the scrimmage was broken up into about 4 quarters. And while fans might have been looking to see some new talent added over the offseason, the players that took the field today and put on the pads, a lot of guys still fighting for that 105 roster spot. So a huge day for those guys. Certainly a lot of pressure, but the best play of the first half and the only touchdown in that first half came here on this Luke Longville pass complete to Jaden Doss, the Kansas City native, who made some nice moves to find his way into the end zone for Team Red, and they went on to win the entire day 70-30. But that scrimmage was just a small piece of the puzzle, and there were tons of other fun mini games in between, and one of the best highlights of the day coming at the half here, the QB shootout. Dylan Raiola, who else, terraining that one from way downtown to the 50-yard line. What a shot, money from midfield. Raiola and the team pumped up, and then former volleyball head coach John Cook still enjoying his retirement, getting a round of applause today during his roping event. Husker players, though, tried their best to lasso the horse, but they just couldn't compete with the head coach, Cook himself. And his first and only try, that's all he needed because, I mean, he's a cowboy, right? Taking care of business, making it look too easy. Really cool to see John enjoying himself and showing out for the Husker faithful. And Husker volleyball, as we know, began a new era today with the DBK taking the court for the first time at the Bob. Let's go ahead and head out to the Devaney Center, or I should say the John Cook Arena, where Nebraska was taking on Kansas for the Husker Games. Both teams, new head coaches. Of course, though, we know Nebraska bringing in alumni Danny Buzzmoon Kelly, but she's not the only change we saw tonight. Fans will have to get used to Lainey Choboy and Olivia Malk wearing the libero jersey in place of Lexi Rodriguez. Also taking the stage, first time as a Husker Lincoln Lutheran product, Carrie Leinbach, who looked composed despite the big stage. And newcomers to Rhea Sigler and Ryan Hunter will be nice additions to this team this year. And finally, Harper Murray seems to have taken her game to yet another level, if that was even possible. Her jump serve has far great speed and pop on it, which will be a scary sight for opposing teams this season. And it was Nebraska tonight as they sweep Kansas. They did play a 4th game with it being an exhibition. Hey, won that one too, and it was a great night seeing a couple familiar faces to wrap up the day as the Husker volleyball team takes its first steps forward in the new season.
Oh yeah, it felt great, and you could tell at the beginning. I think both teams were pretty nervous. It was like shank, miss serve. So it was good to get that out of our system, and then also just see them work through that. And again, no matter who is out there, just keep it really consistent with the things we've been working on in practice.
And to wrap things up for the Husker Games, Nebraska-soccer opening up their 2025 season with a spring match versus Wyoming. That action went down at Hibner Field today. The Huskers, they take the W over the Cowboys 3-2 in this one. And that concludes a pretty successful day for all